All right, what's up, y'all? Good afternoon, man. It's supposed to be good morning, but I kind of got started a little late because I had some other important business to take care of. Just got off like a 2-hour phone call, you know what I'm saying? So, forgive me for the tardiness, but nonetheless, it's still Wednesday, so, Wealth Building Wednesdays, here we are. I'm gonna jump right into it. I ain't gonna, do too much intros, but y'all know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Mindset Mondays. I was freestyling on Monday, y'all. Like I didn't write nothing down. I just was just talking to y'all about mindset, and I might have left some things out. It's cool. I got another Monday. Will be next week. We'll go back over to Monday. You know what I'm saying? But today is Wealth Building Wednesdays, and I wrote down a few bullet points. So I'm gonna be, looking at those periodically. You know what I'm saying, just to expound on more on the bullet point as I go. You know what I'm saying. So I won't be just freestyling. Like I am freestyling, but I'm having something to go off of. Okay, so we're gonna start off with residual income. Now, if anybody doesn't know what residual income is, I'm gonna explain it to you. Then I'm gonna give you a few examples. You know what I'm saying? So residual income is basically you doing something one time and getting paid over and over again for that thing that you did one time. So to put it more into perspective for people who still don't understand, like let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So if I make a song and I put that song out, I'm publishing that song. You know what I'm saying? Like if I write a book and I put that book out through a publisher, you know what I'm saying? Like that book or that song can sell however many times, and I'll keep on getting paid for that, but I only did it once. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to keep on recording that song over and over and over again, or I don't have to keep writing that book over and over and over again. Like I already did it, and now I'm gonna keep on getting paid for it. As long as people keep buying it, as long as people keep listening to it, that's a form of residual income. Buying stocks that pay out dividends is residual income. So basically what you do is you buy, like you look for the certain stocks that pay. All stocks don't pay out dividends, but those that do, you can buy into the company. And it's not about buying the stock low to try to sell it high and to flip your money. Like it's not what it's about. You can do that also, but when you're buying dividends, you're basically buying income. That's what I call it. I call it buying income, because I can go and take and spend however much on this stock, and it's going to pay me back this much per month as a dividend, as long as I'm a shareholder, as long as I own this stock. I can have one share and it's going to pay me back however much the dividend is. So the more shares I have, the more money I'll get paid back on the dividend. Basically, that's residual income. Owning a property that you're renting out, that's residual income, because I bought the property one time, but I'm getting paid monthly because I'm renting it out, or I'm leasing the building, or whatever the case may be. I own this property flat out. I don't owe the bank or nothing like that. I done bought it. You know what I'm saying? And it's mine. And so now, as I'm renting it out, that money that's coming into me, that's residual income, because I ain't got to keep buying that house just to get the rent every month. I already done bought it. It's mine. Network marketing can also produce residual income. If you get with a good network marketing team, I recommend it, because I do network marketing. You know what I'm saying? And network marketing is basically you bringing other people into what you have going on, and then you know what I'm saying, you guys, like, you get paid for like what you do, what your performance, you continue to get paid after that. Now you can keep on going up on the ladder, like you can go higher and get more per month, however that works. But once you get to a certain amount, you're gonna get paid no matter what, and you ain't got to keep doing it no more, and you still gonna be getting paid. That's residual income. Now let's get into group economics right quick. I want to go ahead and jump to that. I'm skipping one, but the reason why I'm skipping one is because I don't want y'all to confuse what's going on right now with actual group economics. And so the reason why I say that is because I was just speaking on network marketing. And then when you get people to come in up under you, the more people you get, the more money you make. Yeah, that's cool, right? But like, you don't want to get caught up in a pyramid where the person at the top is the person who starts this, and they got all the money coming to them and they keep on getting paid. And the people, like, if you don't bring your people in, like for instance, this thing that's going around where people doing this board where they paying $100 and getting 800 back, it's called a blessing loan. You know what I'm saying? Some people are confusing a blessing loan for a susu. Now, a susu is something totally different. I'll explain that to y'all in a second. But a blessing loan, that's BS. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better terms, that's BS. Blessing looms is basically, I got $100 and I bring two people in. I pay my 100. I bring two people in. They pay their 100, and then them two people bring two people in. They pay their 100. Then I get paid $800. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's cool, but like, I gotta keep on bringing people in. How can I ensure that my people that I'm bringing in are getting paid, or that their people that they're bringing in are getting paid? Like, I can't ensure that. I can't guarantee you that you're gonna get paid because you come in up under me. Now, even with network marketing, it's all in how you move. Yeah, I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not finna try to scam my people just so I can make a quick little come up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. Like, when they came to me, when I first heard about it, when they first come to me with it, I'm like, nah, I'm not telling. They be like, hey, tell such and such about it. I know you got yeah, I got $100. That $100 ain't shit. And I can bring however many more people I need for $100. But how can I ensure that they're going to get paid? Because I'm not going to tell my people about it. I'm not going to talk to my people about something and invite them to do something with me unless I can ensure that they're going to get their money off of this. And if I can't do that, I'm not finna waste my time, because to me, that's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Furthermore, this board shit that's going around, it is a scam because it's a pyramid, bro. Like, the person at the top, they get paid. See, with network marketing, it's not a pyramid scheme if you're with the right company, because I can come in up under you, but I can do enough work to where I get paid more than you because you're not doing as much work as me. Yeah, you'll still benefit off of what I'm doing, but I can raise up above you because I'm putting in more work than you. That's not a pyramid. A pyramid is when somebody starts something and they at the top and they're going to get this and they're going to continue to get this. And the people down there, like, you got to build your way up, but you never get more than the person who's at the top, because the person at the top is the one who started it. And what if the person at the top decides to quit? And they just take all the money and just run off with it? Like, what can you do? You don't even know that person. You don't even know them people. So I asked a few people of mine, like, y'all done this? Oh, okay, do that. All right, how does it work? You get paid? I had one guy say, yeah, I got paid one time, but I did 2 other ones, and I ain't doing that no more. I ain't messing with that stuff. And I'm like, okay, exactly. I was going to tell you before you did it not to do it, but, you know, I let you go on and experience it so you'll know that I ain't just hating on nothing. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know nobody personally who has done it and then got paid and continue to keep getting paid over and over. I don't know nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my phone almost went dead. But I don't know nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not saying there are people out there that ain't working for them. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I'm not finna introduce my people to something that ain't, you know what I'm saying? And so what I think what we should do is, instead of doing that, let's do some real group economics. And what I mean by group economics is, let's get together. Let's get a group of people together, a small group of people that you can trust, people that you know, people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. You got your phone number. You got their phone number in your phone, not no Telegram number. You know who they are. You know where they live at. You know they might be family members or whatever. And let's get a small group of people together and let's put in a certain amount a month and let's dish that out to one person at a time. And start a business with it. That's how the Chinese people got all these nail shops. That's how these Arabs got all these gas stations. They don't come over here paid up, and they come over here because this is the land of opportunity. They come over here to make something out of themselves. And so what they do is they pool all their money together, and they let one person go first. You start a nail salon. You're successful at this. You continue to put money in the pot, and so the next month it's somebody else's turn. You go start another nail salon. You go start another. Oh, you go start a gas station. Okay, now we sending that money back home, but then we keep on putting money in this pot. You go start a gas station. Now you go start a gas station. I got a course that I'm teaching on that. I made a blueprint for that. And if y'all want to get into that, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Y'all can contact me. I'll show y'all how to do that to where it'll benefit everybody. Everybody is going to get paid, guaranteed. And everybody's going to have enough money to go and start a business, make an investment, do whatever they want to do, you know what I'm saying, with that money that the group agrees upon that can further the group and the group's efforts. You know what I'm saying? And then we start over. Maybe we raise it up and go higher the next time because we made so much money off the first time. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not starting no business, if you're putting $500 in a board and you're getting $4,000 back, and you're not starting no business with that $4,000, if you paying bills with that $4,000, like, you tripping, bro. Like, I'm not telling you, what to do with your money. That's obviously your bread. I'm not counting your pockets. You know what I'm saying? But what's the point of making all that money that fast and not capitalizing on that? Go and start a business. Go make an investment in something that's going to make you more money back. Don't just be waiting, because you might try to do that again and it might not work for you again. You might say, hey, I did this one time and it worked for me. And then you try it again, like, damn, it didn't work, but I'm going to do it again. Do it again, do it again. You're going to be paid up all that money that you just made. You're going to end up giving it back. I'm not saying that that's the case, but anyway, we'll keep on going. Let's move on. Damn all that. Look, check this out. Create a side hustle for each bill that you have. That's wealth building right there. Because the reason why I'm saying it is because I have income, and my income is whatever it is. And then off of my income, I have to pay these bills. I might have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bills, whatever the case may be. But if I create a hustle, a side hustle off of my income to pay for one of my bills, start with the smallest bill first, like say your cell phone bill. Create a side hustle that pays your cell phone bill that's not coming out of your primary income. That's freeing you up from a bill that you have to pay from this check. Then you move on to the next bill, the next highest bill. Maybe your car insurance. You know what I'm saying? Create a side hustle to pay for your car insurance. Then you ain't got no car insurance no more because you got this side hustle that's moving right here. It's not coming out of your primary income. Then you pay for your car note with a side hustle. Then you work all the way up to your mortgage, your rent. Because usually your mortgage or your rent usually be the highest bill that people have. You know what I'm saying? If you can create a side hustle for each bill that you have, then when your primary income comes in, you ain't got no bills no more. Guess what? You can invest that in whatever. You can go and buy a house. You can go and you can do whatever you want to do with that money because you don't have to pay it back in bills because you just created side hustles to cover your bills. Think about that. That's wealth building, y'all. That's wealth building at its finest, man. And it's like group economics and multiple streams of income is a necessity, bro. Like the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. Think about that. How many streams of income do you have? I'm gonna wait. See how many. Count them up. Most people didn't get past 2 or 3, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't got that many myself. I'm trying to find a few more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to 7, 8, 9 different streams of income. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know that, you ain't even working towards that. I'm telling y'all that so you could be working towards that. Work towards making 7. Then I'm not talking about, oh, you got this and you got that, like this all in the same. I'm talking about 7 totally different streams of income coming into you. That's how you create a millionaire. That's how you make yourself a millionaire. Now, Monday, on Mindset Monday, I was talking to y'all about the millionaire math, and I was going off the top of my head. So I went on and went back to it, and I wrote down a little piece of it so I could give it to y'all properly so I wouldn't be just guessing or trying to remember what I know I'm telling y'all. So millionaire math goes like this. I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to make $1 million. Create something that you can get people to subscribe to. And you can charge people $17 a month. If you can get 5,000 people to pay you $17 a month for a year, that's $1 million. You just made $1 million in a year. And that could be a side hustle. Just imagine that that's something on the side. Like you're not putting no money into, you might be putting a little something into it, but you're not really putting a whole bunch of money into whatever it is they're subscribing to because it's some content that you've probably already created and that you can keep on creating. You know what I'm saying? $17 a month, 5,000 people give you $17,000 a month for a year. You just made $1 million. Or you can do $42 a month. But if you do $42 a month and you just go down to $2,000, it ain't gonna take you number 2,000 people to pay you $42 a month for a year, and that's $1 million. Or you can do $83 a month. $83 a month, all you need is 1,000 people, bro. Your Facebook account, if your Facebook account is maxed out, you have 5,000 people on your Facebook account. 5,000 people. If you can get 1/5 of those people to pay you $83 a month for a year, you just made $1 million off Facebook. I mean, hey, I'm just giving y'all some suggestions, some ideas, some recommendations on building wealth. We ain't done. No, look, $167 a month. All you need is 500 people. 500 people to pay you $167 a month for 12 months. That's $1 million in a year, bro. Sis, that's $1 million in a year. It's possible. Look how breaking down the math makes it, how simple it makes it, how simple it sounds. 250 people can pay you $333 a month. 250 people. That's not a lot of people, bro. It's how many billions? It's like 6, 7 billion people in the world. And guess what the internet does? The internet reaches the world. It don't just reach where you're at. It ain't just the people who you talk to. Man, most of these people, you ain't even gonna know that's gonna be paying you. Excuse me. 250 people pay you $333 a month for 12 months. You just made $1 million in a year. Congratulations, you are a millionaire. And you can do that shit over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. You can make $1 million every year. You can amp it up, make 2 million, 3 million every year. You can make $1 million in a month if you want to, if you really, really can do it, if you really want to do it. So I'm just telling y'all, like, focus on certain things like that. If you don't find a way to make money while you're asleep, you will work until you die. And I know everybody on here, a lot of people have heard that. You know, I had a guy say, yeah, a lot of the stuff that you said on Monday, a lot of that stuff I knew already, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm still listening because, look, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Like, you know, I'm doing this for people who don't know what I'm talking about. There's somebody out there that I'm helping by just coming on here and just being, you know what I'm saying, having the guts to come out here and say that. Because I talk to people like this all the time, all day long. But I don't never put it out there for the masses to hear it. That was my first time ever putting out a video for people to really hear me talk when I did the Mindset Monday. And I'm finna be consistent. I'm finna keep this going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if I say something and you already know about it, I mean, if it's not helping you out, it's cool, but it's helping somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? So just think about this. How many people do you know, how many people in your family that are over 50 years old, over 60 years old and still working? Think about that. Maybe you are 50 or 60 years old, you're listening to this and you're still working. Think about that. People 70 years old and still working, man. It's like people out here that's even waiting on Social Security or waiting on unemployment or stimulus checks, you know what I'm saying, to take care of. Like, think about that, bro. You got to make money. You have to find a way to make money while you sleep. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I ain't trying to work till I die. I ain't trying to work now. Like, as far as working for somebody else, you know, I ain't trying to do that now. I'm not doing that now. And I don't plan on going back to that. You know what I'm saying? So find a way to make some money while you sleep, man. And those subscriptions or the idea that I just gave you, the Millionaire Math, find a way for some people to subscribe to what you got going on and produce good content. And I guarantee you, you solve a problem and you producing good content that's solving a problem for somebody, I guarantee you, you're going to get what you want and you're going to be able to live the life you want to live, man. And you're going to be able to do what you want to do. So invest in yourself. That's another thing I want to speak on. I spoke on it on Monday. I want to speak on that again. Like, I am real big on investing in myself. I will spend some money to learn how to do something that's going to bring me some more money back. That's going to help me set up something that I can keep on making money off of. I'm not messed up with that. A lot of us, we are so hell-bent on instant gratification. We want to spend some money and get something right back right then and there. Like, you'll let somebody give you some credit, front you something, and then you'll pay them back later, like credit cards, and you know, but you won't give your money up for somebody to give you some information that you can take your time and study and learn, and then you end up getting paid big time off of that later on. Like, it's something wrong with that way of thinking. You have to change your mindset. You have to know that when I spend some money on something that's teaching me how to do something, that's me investing in myself. And when I invest in myself, if I use the information that I learned, it's going to pay off. And I'm going to be glad that I spent that money on whatever I spent it on to learn whatever I learned. I love investing in myself, man. I spend all my money on education, man. Not entertainment. I spend my money on education. I'm reading books. I'm watching webinars. I'm going to seminars. Like, I'm paying to do all. I'm doing that because I'm learning. I'm sitting here being able to talk to y'all about certain things because I have paid to learn that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared to invest in yourself, man. Spend that money on learning something that's going to help you out in the future. Do that, for real, for real. You'll thank me later if you never thought about investing in yourself, and then I'm talking to you and you're listening to me and you're like, I'm going to try that. I'm going to buy this course that I was hesitant about buying because I didn't want to. I'm going to go on and try it and see if it works, man. When it works for you, just thank me later on, like, for real. It's something that you definitely should look into. And don't just buy any and every course. Like, do your research. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's legit. Then jump on it. You know, it's not going to cost you nothing. $100, $50, $20, whatever it costs. Like, just try it. You know, health is wealth, man. I'm speaking on that. I'm gonna switch gears. Like, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot enjoy your wealth if you ain't healthy. It's like a man making $10 million and he's laying up on his deathbed. He just made all this money, but he wasn't taking care of his body while he was doing whatever he had to do to make the money. So once he finally get the money, he can't even do nothing with it. It ain't even about that. Like, bro, I took one day, man, like, I'm going to tell y'all some stuff, and I'm not trying to boast and brag on myself, and I'm just going to tell y'all that I'm finna show y'all something it's possible for you too. One day, man, I was up one night, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm doing and then one day, man, I just woke up that same night, after that night, I woke up that morning, and I was like, look, man, I've been saying I'm going to do this for a while. It's just, this is it. Here it is. I'm done. I quit smoking Black and Milds. I quit smoking weed. I quit drinking alcohol, and I quit eating meat all at one time. Just cold turkey. I just quit. I'm like, I don't want to do that no more. Because I've been saying I didn't want to do it, but I kept on finding excuses as to why I'm still doing it, or why I'm going to quit tomorrow. Wait till the weekend over with, or wait till I get done with this before I quit. All at one time. I ain't done it. I ain't done none of that since. I relapsed on the weed, but I quit again though. You know what I'm saying? But even when I did relapse on the weed, I had quit smoking tobacco. So when I was smoking weed, I wasn't smoking out of no cigars. I was using raw cones or hemp wraps or something like that because I didn't want to smoke tobacco. That was one of the things I quit, and I knew I wasn't going to start back smoking tobacco no more. So when I started back smoking weed, I was smoking weed without tobacco. I don't quit smoking weed again, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. But like, I quit drinking, quit eating meat. And I'm not saying that to you know what I'm saying, one up myself over anybody else. You know, to each his own, do what you want to do. But I'm telling you that your mind is strong enough to do what it is that you want to do. And if you don't want to do something, but you're still doing it, that's your fault. Just stop doing the shit. Excuse my language. Just stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it, bro. So just stop. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's hard, but it really ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? So, like, your health is your wealth, man. Make sure that you protect your health, man. If you're not active, get out there, do some workouts. You know, you can start at the house doing a couple push-ups or doing a couple sit-ups. So it's go and walk you a lap. You know, like, do something. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're taking care of your body, because you can have all the wealth in the world and be dying and won't even be able to do nothing with it. Especially if you don't know how to pass it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the next generation. Like, come on, man. We got to do better. We have to do better with our bodies, with our minds. Mental health is a big thing, too. Like, I can be the wealthiest man in the world. Look at Kanye West, man. That man need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, Delonte West, man, that man need help. Them folks, they mental health is thrown off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful about that, man. Protect yourself, man. And another thing I want to share with y'all is budgeting. Like, you gotta start budgeting. If you don't know how to budget, that's the way that you can save money. Don't save. First of all, before I go into budgeting, let me say this: do not save money just to save money, because you won't save the money. You'll save it and then you'll spend it. Anybody has got an income. Everybody, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have got an income tax check. And come the end of the year, you get your income tax check, or beginning of the year, whenever you get it. I don't know, because I don't get them. But when you get your income tax check, and then you save it. You save it for a few months or so, and then you like, oh, I got to do this, or this happens, and I ain't have enough money to do that for my job, so I take my income tax and not do that. And then you look up and your income tax check is gone, but you were supposed to be saving it, right? You were supposed to be saving it, but now it's gone. But you didn't spend it on nothing that was going to bring you nothing back. So then now you just like, you got to wait till next year to get an income tax check, and then you probably going to do it all over again. So what I want y'all to understand is you don't save to save just to be saving for a rainy day, because a rainy day is going to come. And if you ain't prepared for the rainy day, you're going to spend the money that you've been saving. That's what you were so-called saving it for, but now it's gone and you can't do nothing with it. Save to invest. Let me teach you. If I don't teach you nothing else, I'm going to teach you this. Save to invest. Don't say, oh, I got $5,000 sitting up here in this bank account, and I'm just going to let it sit there just in case something happens, and something pop up, and then I need $3,000, and I can't wait for my check. In my mind, I can't wait until my check comes, so I'm going to go and take that $3,000 out of that $5,000 that I got saved, and I just spent it. That $3,000 is gone. It ain't never coming back. Instead of doing that, take that $5,000 and invest it in something. Set a goal, and then start saving to say, okay, I need $5,000 to start this business. Okay, go on and start saving towards that $5,000 that you need to start that business, because guess what? If you're saving to invest and you have a goal towards something, you're not going to spend that money on just anything. You might get a flat tire. You might need a brand new tire. Man, if I need a brand new tire, but I got a goal that I'm trying to reach and I'm saving towards something and I don't have the money to buy that tire, guess what? I'm going to ride on that donut until I get paid again, until I have enough money to be able to go get that tire. Because I'm not finna dip into what I'm saving for, and I got a goal set and I'm trying to make this goal so I can start this company. I'm not finna dip into that just to get me a tire when I got a spare in the trunk. Damn what it look like. People be like, my car don't look right. But man, looks are, that's material shit. Like, looks can be deceiving anyway. Look at J. Cole, the way he dressed and the way he walk around, like, that man look like a bum. That man got plenty of millions of dollars, man. Look at these other dudes who y'all think is really balling, y'all think is rich. They got all this jewelry on, man. That shit fake. That they owe the labels money, like that. Come on now, looks ain't even got nothing to do with it, man. Be wealthy for real. Don't be wealthy off of your looks. You know what I'm saying? So save to invest. And I want to get back to budgeting. Budgeting is something that the wealthy do because it helps them calculate and keep up with the money that they make and the money that they spend out. You know what I'm saying? It helps them organize what they got coming in and what they putting out. Because if you're putting out more than you got coming in, then you're going backwards. You're in the negative. They call it the arrears. That you're in the red. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go backwards. And the only way to prevent yourself from going backwards is knowing what you're spending so you won't have to spend more than what you make. Don't spend more than what you make. Please don't do that. Live below your means until you're able to raise it up. And then if you get a new job and you making more money, that's because you make more money don't mean you're going to spend more money, because you're still going to be living paycheck to paycheck. It's just going to be a nicer house. It's going to be a nicer car. You're still going to be broke after you get paid and you pay your bills. So learn how to budget. Write down all your bills. Write down how much you get paid a month. And then be like, okay, I get paid this much a month, but this much, how much I got to spend a month in my bills. You know what I'm saying? So I know that if I make $5,000 a month, my bills come up to $3,000 a month. Okay, I know I got $2,000 left over. What am I doing with that $2,000? If I'm not budgeting, I don't know where that $2,000 is going to. I'm gonna look up and that $2,000 gonna be gone before I get my next check. And now I'm sitting here waiting on my check to come. So then that's when you start using your credit cards. Oh man, credit cards. Credit cards. The main word is credit. Credit means credibility. It's short for credibility. Your credibility is how loyal or how credible you are for a person to give you something and you to pay that back. I had a friend that had a credit card, and credit card limit was like, I think it was probably $7,500 on there, $8,500 on there. They had spent $6,500 of the credit card, and then they was in the process of paying that credit back. And in the process of paying that back, because they don't want their credit score to be all messed up or whatever, I'm like, how do you feel? Like, first of all, what did you spend that $6,500 on? And they was like, I don't really know. It's just over time, here and there. I'm like, so how do you feel paying that $6,500 back and you don't even have nothing to show for it? I mean, because you want to pay it back. You don't have to, but you want to because you don't want your credit score to be down. You want to also have this credit card so you can be able to use it. So you're paying that $6,500 back, and they said they feel dumb. They feel retarded paying that $6,500 back because they didn't spend it on nothing. Let me drop something on y'all. If you got good personal credit, use that credit to invest in something. Go take that personal credit, and instead of going to the store and swiping for clothes or going grocery shopping, or instead of doing whatever you're doing with that credit card, what you're doing now, take it and buy something that you can make some money off of. Because you're paying interest on that credit anyway. So if you spend $5,000 on a credit card, you paying, and you got a 12% interest rate on your credit card, or whatever your interest rate is, you spending way more money paying that back. So you that $5,000, you end up spending $6,500 on a $5,000. Which you might have spent $5,000, but when you paying it back over time with that interest, you end up spending like $6,500 paying back $5,000. So why not use that $5,000 and buy something that's gonna make you $8,500 back or make you $10,000 back? So then when you pay that $65,000 back, you still profiting. You can do that with personal credit card, but I got something even better for y'all. What I do business credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've trained myself and I've taught myself how to start companies and build business credit with these companies. And business credit is 10 to 100 times higher limits than personal credit, because creditors know that businesses need capital to run. You're not going to spend $10,000 in one day with a personal credit card because it ain't that much stuff to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and plus your limit might not be high enough to where you can do. But with a business, you got inventory. You got to pay you got a lease on your building or whatever the case. You got a car, you got gas for your company, like your business has a car, like all these things cost. And so creditors know that businesses need more capital to run. So what they do is the limits are higher. So if I can get a Visa or a MasterCard with $7,500 on it personally, my consumer credit, if I start a company and I set my company up the right way, and then I go and apply for that same credit card, the business side of it, Visa or MasterCard or whoever will give me, instead of giving me $7,500, they'll give me $75,000 or $750,000 for my business because I can show that my business needs this to do this, and I can show you how to get business credit and where you won't spend none of your money. If you start a business and you establish business credit, you can use that business credit to buy all your inventory, buy your vehicle for your business, pay for the lease on your building, for your all the utilities, everything. We can pay for everything with business credit and just pay it back. You know what I'm saying? You pay it back off of the money that your business makes. So now you're using credit to make money, and you're not spending money out of your pocket because you probably still have a job. But once your business start making enough money, you ain't gonna wanna work no more because you're gonna be so engulfed in your business and the money that you're making and keeping up with everything you got going on that you're not gonna have no time to go and work for somebody else, especially when you're making way more money on your business than you are with the person who you're working for. Because that's their business. They at one point in time had to start a business and start from nothing, but now you're an employee of them. Why don't you start your own company and you employ other people? Employ other people who you know that can't get jobs as easily as you can. But trustworthy people who ain't gonna take you down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just think about that. Oh, one more thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. When it comes to building wealth, stay away from these bank accounts, these savings accounts. I'm not telling you don't get a bank. Like, of course you need a bank account. You got direct deposit, you know what I'm saying? You got your Cash App set up, your PayPal, whatever. Like, of course you need a bank account. Even a business gonna have a business bank account, you know what I'm saying? But stay away from them savings, thinking that you're finna really build wealth off of a savings account. Like, no, the national average interest rate on a savings account in the bank is 0.07. Just to break that down to y'all and make that more sense, simple math, $1,000 in a savings account is gonna make 70 cents a year in interest. $1,000 in a savings account in a bank is gonna make you 70 cents a year in interest. You can take that $1,000 and do better than that on your own than just leaving it in your savings and depending on your savings to draw interest on it. So let's not let the bank take our money, because one thing about it, once you put $1,000 in the bank, this is a rule, this is a law. Once you put $1,000 in the bank is entitled to 900 of that. They can take 900 of your 1,000 and give it to somebody else as a loan. That's how they make money. They taking everybody's money and giving it to everybody else. If everybody that bank with this one bank were to say, I want to withdraw all my money at the same time, the bank will go bankrupt. They wouldn't be able to pay everybody because they're using everybody else's money to do everybody else's money, and they still making interest off of you. Because when they give you 0.07 interest on your money, but if you go and get a loan on them, they putting 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 19% interest on the money that they giving you, and it's your money that they giving you. But like, we ain't got to go into all of that. I'm just helping y'all with some type of things that you can think about when it comes to building wealth. Like, be careful who you do business with, who you give your money to. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you manage your money or not manage your money. You know what I'm saying? Always try to budget what you got coming in, and just be mindful of how money works. Like, make money work for you. Don't work for the money. Make money chase you. Don't chase the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go out and try to say, I don't want to go and try to do everything, chase these dollars. Like, no, I want to put some systems in place to where these dollars are coming to me. And once the money coming to me, I'm sitting back, living my life. I'm with my kids every day. Like, we doing what we want to do. Like, we going on trips. Like, we do anything you want to do, you can do it. But if you steady more working for the money, you steady more chasing the dollar, you don't have no time but to do nothing but that. Chase the dollar, work for the money. You know, the choice is yours. I'm just helping you out with seeing things from a different point of view, man, a different perspective. Love y'all though. Peace, man. I'm out of here. Wealth Building Wednesday.